Hi students. Well, in this video, we are going to learn collective nouns. Collective noun is a collection of things taken as a whole. ஒரு group. Collective nounsனாலே ஒரு group பற்றி சொல்றது தான், ஒரு wordல சொல்றது தான் collective noun. So let us we learn what is collective noun. Collective nouns, one word that names a group of people, animals or things, it's collective nouns. So ஒரு குரூப்புக்கு பீப்புளோ இல்லை அனிமலோ ஒரு திங்ஸுக்கோ நம்ம பேர் கொடுக்கறது, குரூப் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் குரூப் ஆஃப் அனிமல்ஸ்க்கு நம்ம பேர் கொடுக்கறது, இட்ஸ் அ கலெக்டிவ் நவுன், ரைட்? ஸோ ஹியர் for example, an army of soldiers. Here group of soldiers are there, right? 3 are there, right? So that's why we are using that word collective noun is army, an army of soldiers. Here a team of ducks. Here there are 5, right? So you can use team word to the specific word for the ducks, right? A team of ducks. Next, a bunch of keys. If you see many keys, group of keys, then you have to say a bunch of keys. Let us we know more examples for the collective nouns. So usually collective nouns are singular noun. Okay, like here army, there you should not use armies, army, right? Teams, no, only team. Bunches, that's not right, bunch. So collective noun, it's only a singular noun, never it comes a plural, right? And we shall see the examples now. So here main thing you have to look that most collective nouns are not specific to one kind of thing. See, some nouns will be you don't want to specific words, right? Like for example, the word group, okay, the group word you can use for the many thing, like group of people, group of trees. Here you are referring the people with the word of group, right? Group word which refers to the people, like group word which apply to the trees also, right? But here some collective nouns are specific to one thing of group. So above that we have seen group word, that collective noun you can use for people, you can use for trees. அதாவது collective nounல வந்து சிலது ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்காக தான் யூஸ் பண்ண அவசியம் இல்லை, பீப்புளுக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், ட்ரீஸ்க்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், ஒரே வேர்டு ஒரே collective nouns. But in some time for the some specific thing you have to use different words. The word pride you have to use only for the lines, pride of lines. You should never use for the dogs or a dogs, cows. Pride of cows is wrong, pride of pride of dogs also wrong. You should use pack of dogs, herd of cows. So this is the correct way for the some words you want to specific with different names. Okay, so சில collective nounsக்கு வந்து நீ ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்காக வேறு வேர்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் அனிமலை பற்றி சொல்லும்போது, இப்போ டாக்ஸ் பற்றி சொல்லும்போது you should use pack. If you want to say about cows, you want to use herd of cows, right? So this is the way you want to use, right? You can use for one word for the two different animals, or one word for only one animals. Okay, so two types you can use, but you should learn all the collective nouns only then you know where do you want to use the corrective collective nouns. Okay, so let us we know the examples now. A choir of singers, a flock of tourists, a troop of dancers, a class of students. So here collective nouns not only used for the people. So here choir, flock, troop, class, which refers to the group of singers, to the group of tourists, to the group of dancers, to the group of students. right? So here some common nouns, okay, common nouns have special name when they are in group. Here choir, flock, troop, class are the collective nouns. Okay, so when they are in the group it has the special name. Okay, so now the collective nouns not only for the people, so here collective nouns for mammals also, right, for the animals. So here a herd of elephants, so elephants, herd which refers to the group of elephants, right? Journey which refers to the group of giraffes, pack which refers to the group of dogs and also wolves. Next we have to see collective nouns for birds. So collective nouns not only for the people and animals but also for birds. So let us we see the example. Murder which refers to the group of crows. Company which refers to the group of parrots. Dole which refers to the group of doves. Host which refers to the group of sparrows. So next we shall see collective nouns for the sea animals. Okay, so let us we start to see the example. A glint of goldfish. So if you see the group of goldfish, then you can say, hey, look at that, a glint of goldfish are there. Okay, then a party of rainbow fish. If you see that many rainbow fish, then you have to say many, there are many rainbow fish. Instead of saying that, you can use a party of rainbow fish. The next example is a shiver of sharks, a shiver of sharks. And then here a company of angel fish. So company and shiver is a collective nouns. Shiver which refers to the group of sharks, company which refers to the group of angel fish. And here one more example, a herd of seahorses. You know seahorses, right? So seahorses only lives in the sea. So here if you see many seahorses, you can say a herd of seahorses. And the next we have seen collective nouns for amphibians, reptiles, invertebrates, insects. So here a cloud of grasshoppers. So cloud which refers to the group of grasshoppers. And in many houses I could see many cockroaches. So when I used to say that I have seen many cockroaches, instead of saying that I have seen an intrusion of cockroaches, which means நான் நிறைய cockroach அங்க பார்த்தேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது you can use an intrusion of cockroaches. And the next example is a den of snakes. So when you see 2 or 3 snakes, you can say, oh my god, a den of snakes are here, I'm going to run away from here. You can use like that, right? And the next exercise, a basque of crocodiles. So when you see there are in the pond, you could see many 2 or 3, right? So in that time you can use a basque of crocodiles. And next example is a swarm of bees. So always bees will be in a group, right? So you should not say a group of bees. You could say that special word, that the collective noun swarm, a swarm of bees. And the next example is a bale of turtles. So turtles lives only in the sea. It is not tortoise, it is turtles which lives in the sea. So you could say that the bale of turtles. And the next, the last, collective nouns for things. So here what are the collective nouns we have seen? Collective nouns for people, for animals, for sea animals, and for insects, right? And here the last thing, collective nouns for things. So let us we see the example. A pair of shoes, a pair of shoes. And the next example is a deck of cards, a deck of cards. And you have soap, right? So soap, if you have two soaps in your home, then you have to say a bar of soap, a bar of soap. And the next example for you, an album of photographs. You have lots of photographs in one book, right? So that is called the album. So the special word for the photograph, when you say want to many photographs, you have to use an album of photographs. And the next example is a pile of money. If you see many money, you should say a pile of money, right? I hope you're clear with the examples, right? So my dear students, this is the collective noun. Collective noun means it is a name for the group of people, animals and things. Well, I hope you are clear. Thank you.